ESPN player profile. Let's talk about Josh Okogie. Josh Okogie, who started the second half in the game against Memphis. And tonight, he got the start from the get-go. Those are blue-collar numbers right there, 9 and 11.
Yeah, but you know what's amazing to me, not with just Josh, but with players that don't get a lot of time, but mentally are always ready to do their job regardless of what it is, starting, coming off the bench or whatever, and come up with some significant numbers. He may not have, ended up the night with the highest score, but with some important work he put out there tonight, especially off the glass.
Yeah, KD with 17 of his 29 in the first half. Jabari continuing his scoring during this 8-game winning streak, now averaging right at about what he got tonight, between 18 and 19 points per game. Made nearly half of his shots, got 5 boards as well. Alpi, quiet night offensively, but still got 12 boards and 4 assists. Talked about Josh Okogie and Ime Thompson. Another night at the office, 19 points, 3 steals tonight for Ime Thompson. So all the way around. Hey, they built a 28-point lead in the third quarter. It was 23 at the end of 3. Got down to 5, but at the same time, you know what? No matter how you bring it in, you win the game tonight.
First of all, you got to give the 76ers a lot of credit.
You're right.
They are 2 of their best players are down, and the next man up syndrome came into play, and they played hard. They did not back down one iota. Give the coaching staff for the 76ers a lot of credit, too, for putting different combinations out there, trying to slow the Rockets down, which they did for a moment. Now, with that being said, let's go back to what the Rockets did well. They kept their composure. They didn't panic. They stayed within the confines of what they were supposed to do, and they were within losing the lead by 5 points, but they brought it back up to 11 and sealed the game.
A couple of big threes out of that. Quentin Grimes, by the way, College Park, University of Houston. He had 11 of those points in the fourth quarter tonight for the
end up with 20,
70s.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But here again, the thing I like people to remember, just because you come off as a reserve on these teams in the NBA don't mean you can't play basketball.
Sure.
You know, all teams are not for all players. And some players on these teams have got to wait their turn. But Grimes, for instance, showed that he belongs. All
right, Calvin's Courts presented by Memorial Hermann Rockets Orthopedics. You know, Ime Thompson said he maybe needed to get a little spicier on his dunks.
Well,
move without the basketball, and they will find you, Josh Okogie will.
You know, what's interesting with Thompson is the fact that he's not a showman. You know, he's a solid player. He's not anyone that's out there trying to razzle-dazzle the crowd. But when he says that he's ready to do that, danger for the stranger. Here he comes.
He was a man of his word tonight. Rockets a good win tonight. Now 8 straight wins. They can win out in the regular season. Obviously, simple math will tell you that they will end it with a 10-game winning streak. It'll also tell you they will surpass their win total from a year ago, which was 52.
You know, when we look back at some of the games that we thought they should have won, I think they're going to end up with a 54-win season. But with all of that, I counted the other day myself 7 games that should have been ours. This could have been a very impactful year for them. But with that being said, 54 is not bad.
No, they're not going to win 54, Murph. 53.
53. But
unless they got a rain out somewhere down.
3 over 50. 3 over 50.
You guys good.
That's in the top 5 in the league.
You better believe.
You can't beat that.
All right. Rockets win it tonight as they beat the Philadelphia 76ers. Do it 113 to 102. Plenty more to come. It's postgame presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Welcome to the Rockets postgame presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Fans leaving downtown Houston happy tonight. I saw the Rockets win it 113 to 102, and yet you'd rather be the team that held on for dear life to get a win than the team that had a great comeback fall just short, because that's what happened tonight as the Rockets did hold on for dear life and got that victory. Fun Can't Lose is presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. It was a collective effort in this one tonight, and the Rockets needed everybody to pull on both ends of the same end of the rope, and that was Tari Eason. Tari Eason Made 50% of his shots tonight, Murph. And the thing about him is he got off the sick bed to come in and play in this one tonight. He finishes with 15 points.
Yeah, not only that, but he also got 8 rebounds and a couple of assists, a couple of steals. That's not bad for a fellow who was not supposed to play. But you know what, though? Basketball, sports in general, as you know, Kevin, is mind over matter. In a situation like this, if the medical corps says you can play, then you just got to erase the hurt and go out there and give it your best effort. And this is exactly what Tari did tonight.
Welcome into our SCHN studios alongside the Hall of Famer Calvin Murphy. I'm Kevin Aschenfelder. Good outcome tonight at Toyota Center as the Rockets get the victory, pick up their 52nd win of the season. It seems like, it's been a struggle from time to time, but at the end of the day, you're a 52-win team right now with still 2 more to go.
When you look at the the win-loss record, it's better to get all the kinks out, the losses out earlier in the season, because going into the playoffs, you want to get a rhythm. You want to get some timing among yourself and your teammates, and this is what the Rockets are doing right now. Everybody's getting there, starting to feel their strengths in their game, which is helping the Rockets to have this 8-game winning streak right now.
Yep, season best 8-gamer as the Rockets stand right now with a chance to end the regular season with a 10-game winning streak with 2 more, Memphis and Minnesota coming up. But right now, let's hear from Ime Udoka.
The difference in the fourth quarter and kind of making that comeback and you guys withstanding that?
In turnovers. They pressured and we didn't have any poise. And had 5 turnovers going into the fourth quarter, had 9 in that quarter alone.
Coach, you guys forced a bunch of turnovers in the first half that led to easy buckets on the other end. What led to that?
They got some guys we can help off of. We understand George and Maxey are, they're top 5 in ISOs in the league as a team, and those guys wanted to show them a crowd the whole night, go after it when they're going into their move, and it was successful.
You started Josh today. What did you see from him? He had like 10 rebounds through 3 quarters, gave you guys a lot of energy, tip-ins. What did you see from him? Yeah, energy, defense. Like I said, we play him with our men to give him a break and let him chase for Maxey around initially. Did a great job, played well, took what was there offensively, and then to your point, 10 rebounds, 5 being offensive, so his energy was great.
How important is it for Aaron, Tari, and guys coming off the bench to play well, play solid, and give the starters rest when possible?
Yeah, I mean, it's great to have that spark. Lately, with Tari coming back around and Aaron providing that shooting and defense, it's been good for us. But, we need to be better at the end, and regardless of what lineup out there, it was Aaron out there, Aaron and Tari, but obviously not their fault. We weren't great as a unit overall. They had success in the second quarter, not so much in the fourth.
No surprise, I'm sure, but a couple of times things got a little wild. Kevin hit a couple of big threes. Just how big is that to have him out there to kind of calm things down?
Yeah, it's big. I mean, he made 2 and Aaron made 1, but you got to have some poise and get into our sets, handle pressure, and not be reliant on that to bail you out of a game when you have a big lead. And so great that we have guys that can do that, him being obviously one of our closers, but shouldn't even get to that point, honestly.
How have you seen this team grow as far as coming out with the right mindset in these games and, attacking from the beginning?
We have good starts overall. I think outside of Phoenix, been prepared to play, and even that game we rallied back. But tonight, felt like we should have been up more at halftime. They made some tough shots, and we missed quite a few easy ones. But overall, doing better. I mean, we're playing better basketball at this time outside of that fourth quarter there, and so got to keep that. But not just play when we're down or when it's even at a deficit. You got to be able to maintain a lead, and like I said, keep your composure with some physicality and trapping and those things.
Coach, Josh with 5 offensive boards tonight, and going off of the other game in Phoenix, how important is that team offensive rebounding rate been, especially when Steven's been out?
Yeah, it's huge for us. It's part of our identity, and he's really good at it. One of the best guard wing crashers in the league, and so he's going to bring that every time. And his overall defense, like I said, to give our men a break at times on some of the main scorers has been good. But we know what Josh brings to the table, and offensively he's making the right reads, making some nice passes, taking the shots that are there.
Coach, how much has Tari's resurgence contributed to this winning stretch over these past few games?
Yeah, it's been big. He's like I said, him and Aaron providing that spark pretty much nightly. The things he does, nobody else on our team can do. And so the impact he's having, not only making shots again, but being a disruptor, getting on the glass, getting on transition, and getting those steals and causing turnovers, it's huge for us. It's just part of what we do, and when that's missing, you feel it. And so he's been great to have him back. Shots are added bonus.
How much do you think ball movement and like passes per possession has contributed to this win streak?
That's part of it. I mean, more off ball. Probably less ISO overall, and I think just making the right reads out of pick and rolls, not turning over. Like I said, we only have 5 in the first 3 quarters tonight, but 9 in that fourth quarter is obviously too high. But when you get it to guys in the pocket and have the numbers behind it, you're going to get a lot of wide open shots. And so not just the off-ball movement, which has been better, but not turning over has been great as well. Thank you.
A tough fourth quarter, but the Rockets got plenty of work done early to hold on for a win, 113-102. Plenty more to come. Just getting started on the postgame presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors.